What's up, guys? So Waddy Cup. Today going to go over something called the long guard. Today we're going to talk about the purpose and the theory of it, and then next week we're going to try to put it into use on our heavy bag rounds and on our shadow boxing. So to figure out and understand what our long guard is, first let's figure out what our regular guard would be considered. So I'm here in my traditional Muay Thai stance. You guys will play my opponent, okay? As I put my hands up onto my cheeks, relax my elbows against my body, this would be called my regular guard. So my gloves are right on my cheeks. This is a guard against, if you think of like a headgear protecting your head from blows, your gloves essentially are playing your headgear. So instead of trying to take my head out of the way of whatever's going to hit it, I've got this here to absorb. In case anything hits my head, it hits my glove first, and that glove is going to do some absorbing of damage. In order to find a long guard, I'm going to take a small step forward with my front foot, not big. You don't want to make this all heavy like this. Just slide it forward just a little bit. Notice only the ball of my foot is going to make contact with the floor or the mat of the ring. I'm going to reach forward with this arm, straighten it out, but instead of, this may look like when you're jabbing, but instead of jabbing with the top of your hand, you're going to bring your palm forward, almost like a palm strike, and you're going to put it right in the middle of your opponent's face here. Rear hand's going to stay right on my face in case they hook around or in case they try to head kick around. What's the purpose of this long guard? There's a lot. Yeah? One thing, maybe the most basic, is I can now feel exactly how long my reach is. So if my opponent's on the end of my long guard, I know for sure that at that distance I could land a kick. For a second thing, I can block my opponent's view. So if I put the palm of my glove right in my opponent's eyes, they presumably can't see what they're doing anymore. Thirdly, I've got a good defense in this long guard while I frame up attacks from my power side. So if I'm an orthodox fighter, I'm wound up. Everything on my right side is wound up and it's framed up, and I can aim with this front side and then bring the rear side through. So that's framed up, and even that's framed up. A couple things to watch out for, a couple basic mistakes when you come into your long guard. Don't place your weight heavily onto your front leg. Your opponent can see this, and this is not a powerful attack. Even if this hits your opponent, this is more of a frame up than it is gonna hurt anybody real badly. So placing this and placing your weight heavily onto that front leg is just inviting your opponent here. Here's the kick for you. Placing a long guard up is a great defense against punches, but in order for it to be a great overall defense, you've got to be evenly distributed and you've got to be light on both feet. So you've got to be able to pop. If you pop this up and they try to read it and come with a kick, you got to be able to come back and block and counter. If you place this up and they're going to come around and go to the body, you've got to be able to block to the body and counter. Or if you place it here, they go around to the body this side, you've got to be able to block and counter. So don't come too heavily onto the front foot when you do this and end up lopsided. Another thing, we like to think that we program this out as beginners, but it's not always the case. When this left hand comes out, don't let the right hand drop. So sometimes you see people that are new to Muay Thai or new to boxing, when their left hand comes out, the right hand drops like that. When they jab, don't let that happen when you long guard, because now your side of your face is not protected over here, and they're going to come around, you're going to catch a mean hook on this side, you're going to try to recover here, and then they're going to follow it up with another mean combination. So once more, here's our regular guard. When we come into our long guard, just bring that front palm forward and scooch that front foot up just a little bit. Stay light on both feet, stay even on both feet, and you've got your long guard here. Next week, we're going to work this technique into our heavy bag work and our shadow boxing. Cut. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. We enjoy making this content for you. Please hit that subscribe button. It should be over here somewhere. Good dunk. Hit that push notification symbol. Should be down here somewhere. Also, you can visit thaiboxingworld.com. That also has our social media and everything on it, so you can hit us up and you can interact with us directly. All right? Take care of yourselves. Cut.